Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at ArklateXHomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Tuesday morning forecast update. The heat continues today. I'll have an update on that, as well as the tropics. We now have a high chance of development in the Gulf of Mexico a little bit later this week, which could impact our forecast this weekend, the way things are looking. But we'll start you out with the heat advisory today. It's been trimmed back a little bit, just Shelby County in Texas and Sabine and Natchitoches parishes in Louisiana. Some lingering high humidity there will likely push those heat index values above 105 in those locations. The rest of us still pretty warm, but the heat index will likely be between 100 and 102. Not that that's much relief, but just a very hot day for all locations. We get a little bit of a break from the heat in the mornings. May have a few locations drop into the 60s early today, so it actually feels pretty decent this morning. Later this afternoon, it looks like your high temperatures will settle into the mid-90s, but you factor in the humidity. That's where you get those heat index values of 100 to 102 degrees, and that's how it will break down just kind of hourly today. Big temperature jump this morning, so by the time we hit 9 a.m., we're in the mid-80s, so it's already going to be pretty hot by about 9-10 o'clock in the morning, and plenty of sun out there again today as high pressure continues to kind of put the clamps on any rainfall and really just push down on us and prevent any rain from forming. But it's really cooking out to the west here. You can see this big ridge of high pressure. We're just on the eastern periphery of that ridge, so that's why we're heating up and drying out. If you're under the center of this ridge over in the desert southwest, I know my mom and dad probably watching this morning. A hello to them. Heat index today, or not the heat index, but the high temperature in Phoenix forecast to be 118 degrees. So folks out west really suffering. By comparison, doesn't make our temperatures look too bad, but it's just too hot, too early in the year here, and it doesn't look like we'll see any rain to cool us off today. As your Robin's Hood Futurecast showing, again, the mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies across the region today. No rain popping up there. Again, may have a little bit of rain close to the Toledo Bend region today, but that should quickly drift south. So I've left our forecast dry, and it's just kind of that mix of sun and clouds for the remainder of the week here. Again, looking down into the tropics, there's X marks the spot there as far as what the National Hurricane Center is watching. That's where the center of circulation with that tropical wave is, and it's expected to kind of roll to the north here in the upcoming days. So as far as where the models think this is going to go, again, your spaghetti plots here, each one of those lines indicates one of the forecast models and where it thinks this thing is going to go late this week and into the weekend. We've got a few taking it into Texas, a few kind of taking it into southeast Louisiana. So if it takes this path over towards southeast Louisiana and Mississippi, that puts the Arklatex on the dry side of the storm, and that's the way I'm kind of leading right now. So just slight rain chances this weekend. If it takes this path up through San Antonio, Houston, or anywhere in Texas, that puts the Arklatex on the rainy side of the storm, which is the east side of the storm. So that would have higher impacts on our forecast. So again, this weekend forecast is definitely not set in stone at this point, but I'm kind of favoring the dry model runs at the moment here. So we'll just kind of stay in the mid-90s through Friday. Weekend at this point looks to be okay, as we'll have those slight rain chances. And again, the rain early next week may actually be due to a front rather than that tropical system that's out there. So Saturday and Sunday, the days to watch with the forecast for the remainder of the week. If we do see more of a westward shift towards Texas, then we will see these rain chances go up for the Arklatex. But again, just kind of holding steady right now with those low rain chances for the weekend forecast as of right now.